Thank you, Mr. Low, for the remarkable presentation and discussion on the international advantage of green sustainable manufacturing and share valuable experiences. Meanwhile, Mr. Low also highlighted the importance of plastic recycling and its contribution to the circular economy, such as remaking products used in the medical field. I believe everyone must get inspiring ideas. For the next session, we are pleased to have Mr. Tony Wu, sales engineer of CHUMPOWER Machinery Corporation, as our speaker, to share about the business model of CHUMPOWER Machinery and the Industry 4.0.
Hi, my name is Tony. I'm a sales support engineer, and my topic is sustainability solutions and Industrial 4.0 from CHUMPOWER Machinery. Company introduction. CHUMPOWER has 4 business divisions. They are precision tool holder, stretch blow molding machine, mold department, and green packaging. The headquarters is located in Taichung, Taiwan, with 245 employees. Last year revenue was about 19 million US dollars. Our manufacturing facility is able to produce up to 100 machines per year. We also have in-house machining center for bottle and preform mold. We now talk about why using our PET as a raw material instead of fossil-based resin. In 2015, the Paris Agreement was made to reduce the global warming temperature to below 2 degrees Celsius, or preferably to 1.5 degrees Celsius, which is back to the level of pre-industrial revolution era. This action would also lead to several countries and corporations to incorporate carbon neutrality's target by 2025. The Ellen MacArthur Foundation has identified a way where we consume plastic is in a linear format, meaning that we manufacture, consume, and dispose the plastic waste without recycling it. In fact, only 14% gets recycled, and less than 2% get back into the loop. So the rest become a burden to the environment. Therefore, many countries that have set a target of achieving about 25% of the recycled content with their domestic rigid packaging by 2025 and 30 to 50% by 2030. Major brands in beverage industries are starting to increase the content of the rPET in their rigid packaging. Some are planning to use 100% rPET in their bottle. And in the household and personal care sector, leading brands are also doing their parts to increase the recycled content of their packaging, targeting to reach 30 to 50% recycling rate or recycled content by 2025. Therefore, the current trend in plastic container industry is this. Instead of relying on fossil-based resin as input material and use that material in a linear manner and dispose it after the consumption, the loop should be closed by recycling process and turning this bottle into pellets, which then can be used to make bottles again. The plastic material in this case will be stay within this loop as long as possible. So virgin materials and the waste are both being minimized. And some material may exit the loop either as processing waste or be cascaded into downcycling. Renewable source feedstock may enter into the loop if it required. We will now take a quick look on how PET bottles are recycled into a post-consumer recycled pallet. First, the bottles are being collected from a combination of generally about 4 types of a waste collection system. And those PET bottles were then sorted within the facilities and be packed into bales and then be shipped to the processing center. So in here, we start with a bale of PET bottles. The labels are then removed from the bottles and the container are crushed into flakes. And after several steps of washing, separations, drying, we are left with a clean PET flakes. The flakes will then be used as input material for the next process, where they are being dried and crystallized in reactors. Next is the extrusion process, which will turn flakes into pellets. The final steps is the decontamination process to remove the impurities from these pellets. Now, we are left with the clean rPET resin, which they can be used to make bottles again. And once they are being consumed, the loop will be closed and the material can be reused and reused again. We will now talk about the SS10 rPET machines from CHUMPOWER. This is the single stage machines that can be used to, which uses rPET resin to make container for the generic packaging and household cleaning packaging for the household cleaning packaging industries. Now we will take a look on this video to see how this machine works. First, the resin are being plasticized in a barrel. And once preform has been injected, it has been transferred to a conditioning unit. And then it goes to clamping to form bottles. The finishing bottle can then be placed on the conveyor belt by robotic arms. CHUMPOWER single-stage series machines will feature barrier screw for the injection unit due to a better plasticization capabilities and melt homogeneity. And it uses a hybrid system, okay, with 2 servo motors, one for the injection molding related system, and the other for the machine operation purpose, such as opening and closing the blow molds. The advantage of this is better machining synchronizations and supplying only the required hydraulic pressure to drive the components. And since this is our 3rd generation machines, we have done some optimization in the toggle system for the vertical clamping system, which would yield a better mechanical advantage. This means a small hydraulic cylinders can be used instead of larger ones, and still being able to produce and provide adequate forces. The machine will also collect processing informations such as bottle blowing pressure within the cavity mold, preform temperature after the injection molding process, and all the machine vibrations, especially in the tie bar area, injection barrel temperatures, and servo motor torque values. This data will be collected and analyzed by an edge computing device and for any abnormal vibrations within the machines. If a foreseeable error has been detected, service requests can then be sent to end user to schedule and prepare maintenance sessions. by this application called Bottle Viewer, which was also developed by CHUMPOWER. Robotic arms with camera inspection systems can also be implemented to check for bottle imperfections after the processing. CHUMPOWER's intelligent high-speed linear machines is also very popular within this industry. And since the resin supplier are now starting to offer our PET solutions to the market, preform now can be made from the post-consumer recycled material. Therefore, that kind of preform can then be processed on our machines. Now let's see a video of how our linear machine works. Okay, first the preform are loaded onto a hoppers and then goes to this unscrambler where they will be sorted in a line. Preforms are loaded onto a star wheel and then be inserted onto a mandrel. Once they are ready, the preform will be carried into a heating system to be heated to temperature of 110 Celsius degree. Robotic arms will then transfer the conditioned unit into the clamping system. It is there that the preform are being blown into bottles. The finishing bottles will then be discharged from air conveyor to the downstream process, such as the filling machine. And any burst bottles will then be removed from the production line. CHUMPOWER's intelligent machinery consists of 4 modules. They are Bottle Viewer, AVM, IPM, and Run-to-Run. The first module is Bottle Viewer. It allows the user to use a portable device to view information such as production flow status and machine information such as running status, output quantity, and energy consumption. The user can also use the app to see the maintenance cost of their machines. The second module is called AVM, which stands for Automatic Virtual Metrology. It measures the wall thickness of the bottle as it comes out of the mold. The system will use the data and generate a mathematical formula or a model to monitor the blowing process. The third module is called IPM, which stands for Intelligent Preventive Maintenance. By placing several knock sensors throughout the machines, the system will monitor the vibration signatures while the machine is running. If it detects any potential problems, a warning message will be sent so the parts can be replaced to avoid any unnecessary shutdown. The fourth module, which is still an ongoing project, is called Run-to-Run. It allows the machine to adjust the processing parameter by itself during the productions. For example, if the wall thickness distribution of the bottle is set by this green line here, with the run-to-run feature turned off, the value will be fluctuated around. However, when this option is turned on, the machine starts to fine-tune itself and the value will start to approach to the desired set points. There's other servers and the features that CHUMPOWER can also provide. First of all, CHUMPOWER can provide servers such as complete line solutions, as we can see on the video on the left here. So in a complete line, the process will start with our machine first, where the preform are sorted by this unscrambler system and then be heated by the ovens, and then it goes to a clamping system to blow finishing bottles. The bottles, once produced, will be transferred by this air conveyor to the filling room. In this case, is in the ground floor, where all the bottles will be washed, filled, and capped. After labeling, they will be packed into a box by our cartoning machines. And the final process is palletization, where the boxes are being stacked on the pallet in layers and ready for distribution. But for packaging industries, which require very frequent format changeovers, our linear machines offer two features. The first feature is quick manual change, which allows the user to change them without using any tools. The second feature is called shell mode design, which allows the user to change the mode on the machines. And with both of these features, the format changeover time can be reduced significantly from 4 hours down to 1 hour. Conclusion: CHUMPOWER has over 60 models of machines to help you produce bottles for all applications, ranging from beverage, pharmaceutical, cosmetic, and general packaging. We also offer complete line solutions from bottle production to palletization. Therefore, we would invite you to see us at Hall 14, Booth 30 for more information and also to see our IMO labeling machines. Thank you for your time, and we will see you soon.